G'day legends, welcome to a new video. This week's video is a credit where credit's due sort of post about the latest Surfing World magazine. It's an absolute cracker. So through the 90s and the early 2000s, I was an avid consumer of surfing magazines. I would read nearly every magazine that I could get my hands on. I mean, heck, even the first magazine that I saw when I was a 14-year-old was a Surfing World magazine, and that captivated me from the start. It led me to a surfing life. It was the spark, let's say, that led me to a surfing life. And then later on, the impact from those photos, the impact from the photos of that first magazine and the magazines that I looked at after that, inspired me to see how powerful the still photograph was. So then that inspired my journey into becoming a photographer, which then led to a full-time career. My first paid job was in a longboard magazine, and that's how I got my start with my professional career in a surfing magazine. So I was inspired from a surfing magazine. I was paid first from a surfing magazine, and that led the journey to becoming a commercial photographer and a full-time photographer, which I've been for nearly 18 years. So about 10 years ago, I definitely did decrease my consumption of surfing magazines. The digital grip got us all, got me anyway, and I consumed a lot of my content through websites and social media, and there is a ton of amazing stuff there. But it just comes through so fast, and you don't give the time of day to that amazing photograph or that amazing piece of writing. I think that the surfing magazine gets you to slow down and consume it at a rate that really sinks in and is meaningful. And I just miss that. So good. That's why it's the utmost respect to guys like Sean Doherty and John Frank that have taken Surfing World, especially in the last year, to another level. They've seen the competition of social media and they have lifted their game. The quality of the magazine is so good. The photos, the stories, and just the depth of what they're doing is so much richer than what you can get on social media. Or maybe not, it's just because it's in this form, this tactile form, it's just respected a lot more, I think, because there's a ton of really good stuff on social media. It's just that when we're in that mind space, we skip past the true essence of it. So that's why I reckon the rebirth, social media took this thing to almost extinction, but I think that it's coming back strong, and I think it's going to be a big part of the future of not just surfing magazines, but all sorts of publications. I think the social media, the short attention span of social media, while I don't think it's going anywhere, I think that there'll be more people switching back to the long form content. So, when I saw this, funnily enough, on social media, when I saw this cover, I just went, there's no way I'm not buying that magazine. Like, that is a quality water photo that doesn't just need to be seen on a 3-inch screen, needed to be bought and respected. And just everything about that water photo, as a water photographer, that's incredible. Wouldn't everyone love to have that in their backyard? Tahiti, the clear water, perfect waves, but he's just got so much in this photo. The sun bursting through the lip, surf obviously in the barrel, the reef at the bottom, and even fish swimming underneath, which you don't see in a social media post, but that comes apparent when you get the surfing magazine. Content inside this particular magazine is off the hook. Albie Fausner, a long-time hero of mine. No one explains surfing or articulates surfing better than he does. That was, every time I hear him talk, I'm just captivated, and this interview was one of the better ones that I've heard with him. So that's worth buying the magazine alone. The Kirby Brown section on surfing big waves in Western Australia was incredible, and there's a ton of other articles there I'll let you explore. But if not this magazine, there's plenty of really cool magazines. The Surfer's Journal, White Horses, Tracks are still out there. Surfing Life, they're all still doing their thing, and I think as photographers and surfers that we should support their endeavours. So thank you, John Frank. Thank you, Sean Doherty, for keeping Surfing World alive. It's the magazine that got me going, got me into surfing, got me into photography and has it's been the spark that's ignited an amazing life for me. So yeah, I just wanted to do a credit where credit's due post today and bring back the relevance of surfing magazines. I think they're highly relevant. I think they're coming back stronger with the competition of social media. They're just gonna thrive and get better and better. Let's hope people's attention spans broaden out a little bit to encompass the surfing magazines. Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for listening to my little ramble on surf mags. I don't want them to go extinct. You don't want them to go extinct, so go out and support them. And till my next video, we'll see you next time.